welcome to New Vegas Part 8. We are in the middle of about 20 different side quests right now, due to Jeff picking up all of them yesterday. So that's a lot of fun, but the main goal tonight will be to get that robot dog. So let's jump in and see what happens, I guess. Hello also, by the way, to everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Carbonara, how's it going? And Barry? Just getting the game up now. Okay, that's fine. That is what I want. Excellent. Unfortunately, I wish that the game, it's funny because I would say 8 out of 10 times, so 80% of the time, it will let me alt-tab, but then this other, 20% of the time, it just hates when you alt-tab. So I just prefer to start up that way. Oh yes, good day, Mood Noodle Man, we should say. So, let's get into Freeside, everyone. Oh, and so we also have to find the people to become escorts for that person as well, because we've got to find the ghoul and a sex robot, and I think the other one was just a fancy person. So that should be interesting. So yes, where we left off yesterday, we were looking for, let me just bring it back up. So quests, we were doing the debt collector, so find Lady Jane's caravan. It did turn out that actually was a bugged quest, so I actually had to spawn in the caravan, which is why we're here as opposed to back there. But I believe we do want to talk to at least someone in the Mormon fort, because they should have a ghoul in here. Allegedly. Hello, doctors. I do love these guys. Oh, I assume your second shot, not of alcohol from the beach party, but a second shot from, the COVID vaccine there, Carbonara? Hopefully the side effects aren't too bad. But, how was the beach party? That sounds cool. Oh, okay, hang on. It's probably the person with the cowboy hat. Hi.
Howdy.
Hi. Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them.
Okay, probably not.
Another guard.
This would be as an escort. Hey, Sphinx, Drobber as well. How are you guys going?
Tourists around Freeside.
I think we found the dominatrix. Yep. when I would tell when Skyrim gets mad and the game's smooth. Yeah, exactly, Sphinx. You know the pain. It's like, nope. Once you're in it, you have to stay in it. Yes, the sex bot. I don't know where we're going to find a sex robot. And I'm terrified, also highly curious as to what it's going to look like in this game. When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And cool besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
It turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some.
I like how she is entertaining it though. You'd be an independent with a deep discount on the booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
That is fantastic. She's like, I'm not really a whore. You'll get some free booze. Second thought, whore away. I love it. The beach party was amazing. First time I partied with American people. They can throw some crazy parties. It wasn't exactly like in the movies, Carbonara. Okay, goodbye, Beatrix, who we've now turned into a dominatrix. Oh gosh. Okay. So we've talked to them. Onwards we go. What a lovely way to start things. So, there's so many, again, I just want to pull up these quests because we have so many things, because we've got, so that was the Wang Dang Atomic Tango. We've got the Debt Collector. We have High Times. And we've got GI Blues as well. So all 4 of those are basically in Freeside. And one of the, I think we've also got to talk to the king. Yes, that's the GI Blues. Okay. I have not killed Boone yet, Drawber. Well, actually, technically in yesterday's stream, Boone did die along with Cass.
We've got stuff we're not even
so,
allowed to sell, people.
I think the drug dealer guy is... Okay, so we've come that way. And if I go, I think this way is where we want to go for one of it, and we want to go left for another one. So we'll go this way first. Okay. There was a walk, like, I read a walkthrough thing that you wanted to head this way to try and find the bookstore, apparently. It was amazing. Oh, so the weather was pretty bad, Carbonara? That's a bit of a bummer, so it was more of an inside beach party. Okay, well, we've found this location. I haven't actually been to this area yet. What is around here? An empty mailbox. Why is it, every time I see one of them, I read the word empty and I'm like, I'm gonna click on it anyways. This will be fine. Oh, okay, well, this looks like an abandoned house, so that's neato. Oh, look, excellent, just a random fire. I love fire. Activate campfire, is it not what? Can I can cook in this game? What? My lord, you can do everything in this game, can't you? And there's just a nice little bed in case we wanted to sleep on the streets like a vagrant. Excellent. All right, let's keep going, Jeff. Oh, actually, do you know what? The best thing we did do, I think my favorite thing from the last stream, I'm pretty sure it was so much happened yesterday, but Jeff got laid. So that was great. We immediately killed the man afterwards, but you know, for a moment there, Jeff was out and about. So that was nice. That's a survival crafting menu. I have not even seen that menu. There's so much of this game I think I've accidentally avoided. Who are you?
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Hi.
Hold up. What's the password?
It's Hope. We talked to somebody. We talked to somebody before, didn't we? And we lied. Hope. Yeah.
I'm through.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. All right. That's easy. Away we go.
I hope this helps.
Oh, right. We just completed investigate rumors of free food and water being handed out nightly in the northwest part. It's just squatters. And yes, her. This was who I was looking for. I thought that we had to talk to her first before we found this part of the mission, but that's fine. Hi, Elizabeth.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Sure. Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
At least she doesn't have a creepy face. The last couple of NPCs we've talked to have had very creepy faces in this game. Do you serve the food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Hello, Revered Jackal. How's it going? Nice to see you. So you've decided to redeem that, and it is 5 minutes of no moving. Easy done. I can do that. Thank you for picking the exact moment where I've started a conversation with an NPC. That makes this much easier for me, Jackal. Very appreciated. Okay. It ruins my comedic. I hate the old mod. It ruins your comedic timing. I've just read your comedic timing there, Trauma. Yes, but I was afraid he wouldn't get served.
You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend.
Wait, is Elizabeth actually nice? No, keep talking to me.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Do you serve food to locals as well?
Like I said before, we don't. And I'm not inclined to discuss why.
Julia Farkas told me to ask. She said that it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone
I
in the
do.
NCR sees eye to eye with the followers.
You know
They're okay
Julie?
in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
How do you two know each other?
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Oh, good. We've informed the king that the NCR previously sent an envoy. Okay. Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie's great. I like her. Julie is great because she was the doctor lady. Elizabeth is great. I like these two. I hope I see more of them. I probably won't. Which are?
It's not something I'm willing to discuss.
What if I keep
Now,
saying
if you'll
Julie's
excuse
name
me,
at you?
There are other people waiting.
Julie. Can I hope I don't make her
Was there something
mad.
else you needed?
Like somehow talking to her too much triggers a rage and she's like, I said no, and just attacks me. Thanks for the food.
You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place.
Well,
Yes? Was there something?
I have exhausted all of my talking
Bye.
options. We still have about that much time left. Interesting. So that's great. So we've got about 3 minutes before I can actually wait. I was waiting for the chat options to run out so you can just stand around looking dumb. Thanks, Revered. I love it so much. However, I do have things that I can do during this time, so don't you worry about it. There's plenty of stuff I'm sure that I've not looked at. Actually, all of this stuff I have. Damn it, my plan is gone away. What about items? Do we have anything we can do here? Actually, you know what? While we're here, everyone, let's have a look at the modding menu. That will be new and exciting. For anyone joining wondering why I'm not doing anything, I've currently been banned from moving for 5 minutes, and we're about halfway through that. So Sphinx, you just said, here an interesting fact. Excellent. Thank you so much, Sphinx, for that. That is brilliant. It's requisite to see. I get it, Barry. I get it. I like to try when I can, and I was having a big there. So, who did Jeff bang? So I banged Benny Carbonara. So, basically, we went up to Benny, and he was like, well, "Are you hitting on me? I tried to kill you." And Jeff was all like, "I am so into almost being murdered. I've never been more aroused." And Benny was like, "Okay, let's go for it." And then we killed him in his sleep after sleeping with him, and we wore his suit. It's really great. It was a very, very fun scene. But yes, an interesting fact, Sphinx. So. Actually, this is really funny. So this is very funny because Drawber, this is the interesting fact that your ban made it so that I couldn't tell to everybody. So in another game, Drawber had banned the use of the word O, as in OH, which we realized later on apparently makes up a large portion of my vocabulary. And so someone redeemed interesting fact, but the interesting fact actually had O in it, and it's oh my god, as in OMG. It was a little bit about the usage of that. So you can see why that was an interesting fact I wasn't able to redeem that night. But basically, OMG, obviously a lot of people think of it as something that it's more modern. A lot of people sort of associate more with internet speak, stuff like that. But the earliest recorded proof of it, and they believe that it must have been used way before this because it was, recorded, is in a letter from John Fisher, a British Navy admiral, to Winston Churchill, where he actually wrote to him, "I hear that a new knighthood is on Tapas. OMG, showered on the Admiralty." Which is just so lovely. Basically what he was saying there was like, oh my god, there's a knighthood up, totally give it up to us. Which is great to have this idea of a British Navy guy who's this older man being like, OMG. But that's the very fun earliest usage of it. Assumedly it was used prior to that. This guy was just super into slang. But the other interesting thing about his little quote that he wrote to Churchill was it is on the tapas. And if you don't know what is on the tapas means, it's actually a partial translation from the French sur le tapis, which is on the table, and it's the carpet on the table, and it's a reference basically to the carpeting that you would have on council tables. And so the idea being if it is on the table, it is up for discussion. So basically a knighthood was up for discussion there. And that is the 5 minutes gone. Thank you so much there, Sphinx, for helping me out with that. And I hope you enjoyed your interesting fact. Okay, so we've got that. Tally-ho, everyone. Yes, we dealt with yes. I wanted with Benny Carbonara, there was so much I wanted to do with him, but I'm glad I went that route. We also we killed the Yes Man, so the Yes Man is dead, which is a bit of an issue because if you look at our quests, we have one which is return to Yes Man, and I'm like, he's in the bathtub. Oh no. Yeah, posh British naval guy events OMG. OMG, give me that admiralty. That knighthood. Okay, so now the other person we're looking for is we want to try and find Dixon. Hello, Sophie, how's it going? Yes Man doesn't die. Well, we got rid of his health, Sophie. I don't know what you'd call it once you, is there necromancy? Oh, I had to Carbonara. Drawber said that Yes Man would trick us into not becoming the Legion, and so I had to murder him so that we would be able to become Legion. So it's all because of Drawber.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to
That's
sell,
right.
people.
We didn't murder him. Yes Man slipped in the bathtub. The same as Benny, who also slipped in the bathtub, trying to help Yes Man. That's exactly how it went. Sir, I don't think either of us are trying to run. Thank you for being a free health pack. I really, again, my favorite thing about Freeside is the free health packs. Like, they're literally everywhere on the street. And they like to announce themselves to you as well. You can't get away from me. Here, take this health to carry with you. It's dangerous to murder alone. Would you like a chunk of my flesh? I don't think we've talked to these people, so I just kind of want... Oh, that's the other thing. I'm going to have to use the local map a little bit more on this one, I think, to talk to people. That's fine. Yes, we got a nice little power fist. We were beating up rats with it.
A few caps.
This is Grex, so you have money. Oh, sure, man. Here you go. Punch Grex in the face. What an aggressive way to open that. Are you the Grex who owes the Garretts?
That all depends on who's asking.
What is wrong with his There is so much wrong with all of this like, not just his face, but his whole chin, neck area. You're hangman if you don't start being straight with me.
Whoa, yeah.
Damn!
The Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
Oh gosh, what is becoming a quote here? You don't cheat the Garretts and walk away. Cough up the rest of your rat bait.
Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry.
Is there a reason why this is so aggressive against Grex? Is it just because he's a ghoul and we're anti-ghouling it? Would you like a chunk of my flesh? I think I'll make an example of you. Give me your clothes or you get dead. Or you get dead.
Anything. Take it. Just don't kill me.
Anything? That'll do. Mess with the Garretts again and you're dead.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
To be fair, that is a surprise. Oh, he's got really boring stuff, but here, for now. Hello, sir. Oh, what? No! Damn it! It's another one of those ones that becomes a dress when you take it. Oh, that's hideous. Alright, let's check. That looks so weird. Hang on. That is disturbing. I don't know why, but this outfit fears me the most. Let's change again. Something else. So, let's just go backwards. See, there's Benny's suit that we like to wear. We'll put on the King's outfit because we're currently doing the King's stuff. So pretty. So perfect. Okay. Yep, that's a good quote. Okay, now that we've got that, I know that we want to head to the East Gate. Apparently that's where Dixon lives. So, in that area, I guess? Oh, hang on, is that him there? Ooh, this is easy, okay. I'm gonna like accidentally speedrun all these things. I'll be like, I'm pretty sure I'll spend all of tonight just in Freeside, and then it'll be like within half an hour I'm done. Do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Oh, good. I was wondering if you would make me feel any part sympathy for you. That's gone out the window. I need you to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
Your life? So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, that was super easy to take care of the drug dealer there. I thought that was going to take us a little bit longer, but apparently not the case. And there is someone to talk to around there? Okay. Interesting. Let's keep going. Kill him anyway. But doesn't he have drugs that I may want from him to buy? Who are you? Oh!
You have chems, buddy?
You're right across from him. Julie Farkas says you could use some help.
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong. As long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries.
So,
My guy will be
the thing
here
is,
soon
it
enough.
can
Just
be
wait.
very dangerous to just take people off stuff like alcohol. Like, that can actually kill them depending on the addiction. So we could, in theory, accidentally kill these two just by stopping the supply so suddenly.
If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking.
Dear Lord.
This guy named
Young and
Dixon.
strong.
Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out.
Yeah, so the Dixon
This
guy
point, I'm
is
mostly
pretty
buying
bad.
Stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
I took care of that dealer. Now you can clean
What?
up.
I need a fix now.
I want to help you get well, Jacob.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes.
Dear
I'm gonna
Lord.
need at least 10 shots to get me through the week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the followers should be able to help.
A combination of Fixer, Psycho, and Buff Out would do it in one shot.
Never thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this. Thoughts and
Think you're
prayers,
right.
Jacob.
I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Hooray! There you go. We've helped drug people, guys. Buy his named chems and kill him. Oh my gosh, is that what you can do? So, like, we can just kill him by getting the named chems. Dear Lord. Well, there you go. See, Jeff is helping the... Why can I... Why are we mad? What's going on, Boone? Are we just...
Can't run from me.
Wow, you didn't even make it near me. He's now just fleeing. This is hopeless. It really was. I didn't even do anything. Like, legitimately, Boone fixed all of that for us. Taper off the chems or use the support of friends to cut them off entirely. I feel like the second one should take Kara away. Where I'm just using friends to... No, but I'm helping with their drug addiction. Exactly, free food. Lol, they're dying from my sabotaged cat. Yeah, no, you are right. I don't like Dixon. I kind of thought that it was going to be a murder him situation. And I haven't used some of the other stuff, so... Plus, technically, it's a good thing, right? If we take a drug dealer off the street. Huh. Let's use the Rat Slayer, because this guy is vermin. Oh no, not that person. We have no bullets. Well, that makes us a lot less dramatic, doesn't it?
Good day.
There we go. Now I will take your drugs. Oh golly, he had a lot on him, didn't he? Huh. Neato. Thank you, Dixon. Off we go. Oh wait, hang on. Question is, do we count that as an innocent or not, everybody?
I am touched by your support.
XD Python, thank you so much for the follow. That's very awesome of you. Okay, bye, Dixon. Who are you? Are you... Rotface?
Hey, buddy. Spare a
Oh
cat.
yeah, this dude. He just, are you soliciting me?
Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No
Oh,
offense.
wow.
No, I meant I could give you a tip.
Jeff's everyone's type. Maybe later. How could you not fall for Jeff? I mean, look at this. Does that not just inspire lust in everyone? Especially when she's covered in blood. Dixon is not innocent. I just see you all in chat going at Barry. Dixon is not innocent. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think Dixon would count as an innocent. I mean, the dude was kind of evil. So what the heck is over this way? Who have we not talked? Oh! Okay, so I've got two... No, it's not you. You're a missionary. Who are you?
How's it going?
Santiago.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Santiago is near a fire in night trying to warm up from a fire barrel. I feel like you're probably not going that great. You owe the Garretts a bunch of caps. James Garrett is looking for a suave escort. Interested in some work?
I'm honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately.
What? That's... Wow! He is super keen to become an
Sorry,
escort.
but I need to
That's
jet.
amazing. No problem at all, Python. Thank you so much for dropping by in the follow, man. Okay. Well, that was the easiest way I think we've ever... Yeah, that guy just went, didn't he? He was super keen for that. He's... I don't know if he's slimy carbonara. He's just... Look at him go. Damn. That dude is so keen to be paid to bang people. That's amazing. Is that everyone we've needed to talk to then? Return to Francine with 388 caps. We've got to find the sex spot. Oh, okay. I think I remember vaguely where I was meant to go for the sex spot. Help Bill Ronte with his alcoholism. GI Blues. All right, so I think what it was we had to go... It was in the underpass, so hang on. Hang on. I think I vaguely remember what I was meant... A direction I was meant to go for that. So this is fine. Who V8 swapped Santiago? Find Fisto. Yes, I do want to find Fisto, because that's another one we want to find. And if I can find them... So, from what I recall, when I read it, it was... I'm looking for a hole in the wall or something. It was past this store. So, let's just do a quick save, since we've actually done quite a fair bit in, like... We've actually done quite a bit in, like, 20 minutes here. That's mental. Okay, so... Is his name actually Fisto? Because that's fantastic. And I guess if you make a robot and you name it Fisto, what else are you expecting this robot to do? Actually, speaking of fisting actions, I was reading about basically a gauntlet dagger today, and it's effectively a big metal gauntlet just with a dagger on the end, like in the middle, and you just punch holes into people. That was the idea of the weapon, was just hole punching people. And I'm like, that is an intimidating and terrifying action to take. And like the picture I found of it was amazing. Like it's just this big metal thing. I'm like, I love it as a weapon concept. The only way it could get better was if you could actually set things on fire with your stabbing gauntlet. And it does feel like a weapon that Jeff would create, to be honest. I'm glad I could fist her in time. Oh gosh. Okay, and we'll see why. Did you get the programming tape yet? I didn't, Cabanara. I didn't. Hello, Jacob, as well, by the way. Find Fisto. So, off to Fisto we go. Alright, we've got some enemies in here. So let's just change out our weapon to something else. Just... No, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. This should be fine. Okay. I think... I'm guessing... Because this...
All clear.
Yeah, because we're in the Cerulean Robotics, and I know that was where I was meant to head for this. Okay. Where in here, though, and what, I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's pretty,
Contact.
There's a robot. A Protracton, okay.
I am touched by your
Lever
support.
action shotgun would be good. Okay, fair enough, Ravine. I can change to that. Punchline. Thank you so much for the follow. That's very awesome of you. Okay, we'll take that. And we can change to... I'm pretty sure we have a shotgun. I usually love shotguns. So, yeah, we've got a shotgun. All right. Time for some shotty action, everybody. Let's go through here. What? We've got some more rats. Excellent, eh? So there was another weapon I was reading about as well today, which involved... Wow, there's a lot of pilot lights. Why is this like that? It's basically called the Roman scissor, and it's this big like gauntlet thing that goes halfway up your arm, and there's a giant curved blade on the top of it, and you can use it either for stabbing or slicing, and it's a weapon that gladiators used to use, and it's really cool looking. It kind of looks like a bit of a bell, which is odd, but apparently it was like a really popular one in Roman gladiator fights, because you just have like this big blade on their hand, and they were obviously used to combat the net guys, who I forget what their actual name was, but you know, the gladiators that would fight with the net. So they would use like the scissor to combat that. Just taking all of this. Why are there so many dang dead robots? Arm blade, yeah, effectively an arm blade. Which is very neat. That's actually worth a lot, but it weighs a lot too, so meh. The one thing I'm definitely running into is weight issues in this. Oh golly. And we'll take you down as well. And we'll just take all of that. But yeah, I just like, there's so many weird weapons that people have created over the centuries, and it's just so amusing. Hello. Are you what I want? Oh good, okay. Okay. I'm assuming we're... Okay, so we want to do this. So we've got to do our... Oh, good. We've got an ING. So let's start with receiving. Okay. It's not something with ING in it. We now know that. I wonder who discovered this, but there's mini terminals on the big machine on the right. Are there many terminals? Excellent. I keep popping up on TikTok. Oh, well, I'm glad that my TikToks keep popping up then, Punchline. Thanks for giving me a follow. My TikToks definitely do work. Did you, were you one of the unfortunate ones to get the coffee cereal TikTok? No, it's not believing, so we know it's not an ING. No. Okay, so we'll try that again. Quick question. Is that our fisting man in there? Because I don't want to muck this up. Oh, actually, I have magazines to read. Quickly, everyone, let's get book smart. I'm sure I have magazines. I keep staring at them. Or did I sell them? I may have sold them. No. So, science. Yes. Now that we're... Oh, I dropped that one. Okay, we're smarter. Does that make this easier? I don't know. I may have just wasted this. Most of this is the cannibalism stuff? Yeah, the cannibalism stuff happens a lot. That makes sense. Oh gosh. And like, the thing with the TikTok, I've barely put any of the cannibalism stuff up there, because it just keeps coming. It's a reoccurring theme. What about, anyone have any ideas here? Magazines do not stack, you just wasted all of them. Fantastic. That seems like something I would do. But thank you, Cabanara, for letting me know. Go him to Mick and Rouse for the holotape. For the holotape? Okay, I'll have to find them. Oh, gosh. So that had 3 out of 9 correct. So that was recognized. Does anyone see a word that they think would be a good one next? So I'm guessing that it's going to have E in it, since E is one of the most common letters, and it happens twice in that. 3... Ooh, okay. Search for the dud. I never figured out how to search for the duds. You guys said something about the brackets or something on it? Like, if I click the brackets, it does it? Oh. Okay, let's try that one again. Because I really want to get this robot. We must get all of our, escorts. Open and close brackets on the same line. So, they will be highlighted. Okay. Open and closed brackets on the same line. So do you mean like... I just picked positions because I was like, hee, like a sex positions. Haha, adult moment. And it worked. Yay. Excellent. Upload program. Science pro... It's like in... I just remembered when I was playing Doom and I had to go change the settings for everyone, and I had set everything to 69 and hadn't realized it as I showed you all. Is that it? Is that... Are you going to come out now? You are! Oh gosh.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
You always choose the last word? She's never going to learn it. And yet, Jorba, I'm just going to... It's, you know, square peg through round hole. It's going to work. Just got to shove it hard enough. That is a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty.
Oh, no.
Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you out before I hand you to the Garretts.
Active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Well, that was different.
Are you uncomfortable? My servos may require adjustment.
Hello, Server. How's it going? Hey, I don't want to give a robot giving a bad experience, and Jeff's always up to experiment. It's, you know, Jeff's always willing to try something at least once. No, you performed as intended.
Excellent. Awaiting further orders.
I wasn't. I wasn't expecting to be able to be fisted by the robot. To be honest, I just didn't see that coming. Report to the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh gosh. Okay. So I guess we'll go to Right. I can see why we've named him that, and yeah, fantastic, everyone. Oh, look at the robot go. I just took us a long way. Now I've got to.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Potts.
Sorry. Are old ladies attacking me for unknown reasons? Who are these ladies? And in honor of our new machine.
Can't run from me.
Why are old women attacking me? This is so wonderful. I mean, oh, you've got rolling pins! Rolling pin, give me that! I want that! I want that weapon! I haven't killed anybody with a rolling pin yet. You, give me this. Fantastic. Oh, damn it, Boone, you've killed everyone. No, that's fine. I'm sorry, Boone. You did your job well. Excellent. Okay, well, that was a weird little thing. I didn't think the fisting would happen to me, Drover. It's a Monty... Oh! Okay. They're part of the Wild Wasteland perk. Okay. Right. Excellent. Neat. I like it. Wowzers, she had a lot of cigarettes on her. And we'll do that as well. Human remains added. You've lost karma. We're never going to have good karma. I don't even think it's possible for Jeff to get good karma without cheating anymore. And that's really on everyone else. Okay. So we'll just do a quick save there. Yep. Excellent. Well, see, when I was told about Wild West, I was expecting more random stuff like that. But that's okay. I've had Wild West actually explain to me what it does. You're going very, very slow, Fisto. But that's fine. It's a long way. I did take the rolling pin. Ta-da! That car, it is, isn't it, Revered? I'm never going to... I think that's why in every game I play now, I get set on fire. It's the world's ways to try and tell me that I'm doing bad things. So I will burn in hellfire. Oh, gosh. I know! You just come out, and then the old ladies just appear. This is some weird soundtrack for Freeside. Yeah. Is it? I'm like, wait, is something on my computer playing that shouldn't be? And now we've got to find the gosh dang... Where is the atomic place now that I think about it? It'll probably be on my local, right? Local. So that's Ruin Store. That's Freeside, Old Mormon Fort, Mojave, Syrian Robotics. Huh. Dang it. Okay. Mini move references or just plain goofy encounters. I do like it. It is fun. He needs to take it slow, otherwise he will lose his watch. That's fair. It isn't Freeside. I'm just trying to remember where on earth in Freeside it is, Punch. Because that's the thing that I always get lost on, is trying to find the locate. It's definitely not this far back. Dang it. Maybe I should just followed Mr. Fisto. Because we found it initially by complete and utter accident. Okay. Or is it through the, It's not through this child. Bad! Leave the rat alone! Stop! Oh my gosh, he's not... Okay, the rolling pin mustn't do much damage. No, I think he's given up now. There you go. Leave the rat alone. I hate that child. I've come to loathe that child's existence. Go all the way to the top of the map and go a bit to the left. Ooh, that does sound cool. I do want to see aliens. There you go, rat. You have me to thank for your life. So we've been this way. I don't think it was... Gone now? What's gone now? Oh, hang on. What is that way? Interesting. We've got... Okay, there's the red guy there. So I assume that there was somebody trying to murder us. Come back here. Do you think Mr. Fisto is still walking his way? Because I figure I could just follow the sex robot, and then that would lead me to where I need to go. Or is the place that we actually want to go through here? I think, like, to the other part of Freeside? Yeah, so it's to the other part. And Knight said, hello. He's just trying to kill that poor rat, man. I hate when he goes after the rat.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
It was, yes, it was this way, wasn't it? Right. Okay, so yeah, what you meant, Punchline, was it was in the next part of the Freeside. Okay, cool, cool. Okay. I can disable the child with console commands. Well, can't I just disable it with the rolling pin? Hang on, I just went past it, didn't I? Or did I? Is this could be it. There we go. Yeah, I just went past it. Excellent. Okay, we're back. Good, 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 good.
The Rangers are getting reinforcements? I hope they don't decide to bring the battle to Freeside.
Especially with the drunk like you.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm
Her
impressed.
weird face, everyone.
I don't know of any other
Best
living
card
person
ever.
who's been in there.
So wait, originally Somi were the kids killable in all the Fallout games, and they took that away later. You just wait an hour and Fisto will go to his destination. I have all the debts.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done.
One of them came
We
to
need you
work
hunt
for
down
you.
Another person.
Oh, cool.
That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins.
Okay.
If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can,
Ooh.
you'll be paid very well.
McCafferty! Was he the loser child that was gambling there and was all like, oh, that mean woman that we actually had murdered? The name rings a bell, but there's so many of them. If I see McCafferty on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Fantastic. Goodbye. Now, where is your brother? Because I want to talk to him. Oh, hey, Santiago.
How are you today? Santiago.
Santiago is fabulous. I'd like to hire you for a bit. I can hire you?
Santiago is sorry, but you must...
Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, does this mean, now that they're there, because we tried to get a room so that Jeff
People
could
are
get
getting
laid,
nervous.
and we weren't able to do it. I'd like a room. Here you go. Goodbye. Hang on. So there's Santiago, but where is the cowboy girl? I want the cowboy girl.
I've heard that elite unit.
Hello,
You
Jim.
again.
No,
What do you want
okay.
now?
I don't want anything. Goodbye. Is it like a switch out, do you think? They take turns on shift. Oh, okay. All right.
How are you today?
Oh, no. I have a room.
Bye.
What? Did I break you? I have a room, sir. Do you not like
How are
me?
you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Oh,
Goodbye.
okay. What about if I ask for a little...
I hear you've been helping out.
I'm looking for a little
Rooms
R&R.
are just a few caps a night.
Okay, goodbye. Do you sleep with me? Sleep with Jeff?
How are you today?
Fine. Okay, what if I go into my room and I'll come back down? Jeff is suddenly getting laid a lot. Jeff is trying to get laid a lot. Jeff is not having a lot of success, unfortunately. Yes, I have heard about this redhead. I'm waiting for this redhead. Oh, but like, didn't he just say like I could hire him? Well, Jeff needs to sleep anyway. Let's have a sleep, everybody, and we'll see if we can ramp up our body count in a different way in the morning.
Be up here, looking down at all your smiling faces.
Damn it,
That
How are you today?
Santiago is fabulous. I hate you, Santiago. Goodbye.
won't last long.
All right, so what if we... Here. We'll just wait some more. Or maybe Santiago is broken. Yeah, Santiago could just be broken. Oh, that's right. I meant to come here to talk to his brother. It was like... I'm like trying to find the brother, and then I realized that I can sleep with people. And I'm like, screw that. Okay. So... It better be a new person. It's still stupid Santiago. That's frustrating. And her brother isn't here either. Oh no, yes he is. He's right
I hear
there.
Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, when I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it.
I don't think anyone liked Benny. I found the sex bot you're looking for.
You did? Ha, damn!
Yeah, I bet you Fisto hasn't even made it here yet.
For my customers, I mean, I'm not.
Yes, book it again. Excellent. I will. First, I'd like to discuss payment. This wasn't a cakewalk.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now.
We can count. Fisto is already programmed to respond to your commands.
It will? My God.
He seems a little too excited.
It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Oh, I would not want to experiment trial and error with something called Mr. Fisto. I would definitely want to have like a guide for the attachments or something at least. You wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found one.
Who would that be?
Santiago's your man.
That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least let
I like how I'm getting Freeside fame for this.
Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
Oh God. I actually found you an escort with a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
Her name is Beatrix and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. Looks like that gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Fantastic. Goodbye. See you. Liked. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. I like that this is what makes Jeff popular. There! Yes! No! Hang on! So many things! Wait, I want to sleep with you. Just let me hire a room. I can do this. Okay. So we wanted to get our medicine up as well. Excellent. Okay, continue. Oh, and we get another perk! Oh, okay. So we're at the point now. We have technically a bisexual cannibal with mysterious stranger. So we have everything I've ever wanted. Oh, and bloody mess. So now I guess we'll just try and pick other perks that might actually help with gameplay. As opposed to just the fun. Why is barter so low? Because, Revered, I don't make wise choices. I make fun choices. To have a fun problem solved. Oh, you hear a whip? Okay, so we have to do it. We have to do this. Excellent. The Garrett twin. Okay. Educated is good. Educated. Okay. With the Educated perk, you gain 2 more skill points every time you advance in level. This perk is best taken early on to maximize its effectiveness. Well, okay. Why not? What's a perk for the second Mysterious Stranger? Oh, that's right. There was a second Mysterious Stranger perk, wasn't there? So tough and toughness. With the toughness perk, you gain +3 to overall damage threshold. This perk may be taken twice with the second range, granting an additional... Oh! Shoot! You're right. There's actually quite a few good ones, isn't there? Terrifying presence. In some conversations, you gain the ability to initiate combat while terrifying a mob of opponents, sending them fleeing away for safety. Oh, there's so many good ones. Okay. With finesse perk, you have a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent. Misfortune. Just when your enemies think they have the upper hand, Misfortune appears to turn the world upside down, appearing only in Vatch. She has the ability to... Yeah, this. Done. Excellent. Done. We have it. Fantastic. Misfortune. It's done. Done. Deal, everybody. Okay, so... I need to hire the room... Because we've lost the room, haven't we? Since it was only for the one night and we've done the 24 hours. Fight the power will give unique dialogue. Ah, so many of them seem good. Some perks are DLC. Oh, okay. Shoot. So my only concern... What I'll do is I'll quick save, just in case. Why do you all keep... Howdy. I'm in the market for something a little unusual.
I'm available, sweetie. But you'll have to do as I say.
Why is it so much more... It sounds good to me. Pay 25 caps. That seems cheap.
Upstairs. I'll try to leave you in one piece.
Let's go. Oh god. Okay, and I guess Boone's just going to watch?
Things are getting stranger every day.
Hello, Billy Buck. We haven't been to Camp Forlorn Hope yet, but interesting to know that our medicine skill will be useful there. That's good to know. Since it's a stranger, I suggest you do the Talent Scout quest for the tops. Oh, okay. Imagine touching a ghoul. Oh, Sophie, I'm gonna be doing more than touching. Well, Jeff will be. And I guess Boone will be watching. I hope you're into this, Boone. He's just like, makes me think of my dead wife. Jeff is having a wild time tonight. She's just going all out. Damn! I feel oddly intimidated. Hello? Now what? Oh gosh. What have I done? Is that... Hello? Okay. She's just gone to bed. Well. We're going to walk away now. Goodbye. That's... When Boone thought he saw it all. And that, I like that. And that's how sex works. You go to the bed, you lay down, and then you growl terrifyingly. Exactly like that. She went very feral on me. And makes some raspy noises. Oh, gosh. Oh.
It's great. How are you today?
I think he's dressed differently. I'd like to hire you for a bit.
Santiago is here to please, my prairie flower. Just a few caps, and I'm yours.
Here you go.
I'll meet you upstairs in a moment.
Could you get both of them? You probably can't get both of them at the same time. Imagine you hire all three of them. Come on, Boone, we'll do it again. Poor Boone. I'm sure that this will be less terrifying this time. I wonder if Beatrix is still... She's still there. She's still there. Slaying some ghoul. Wow, Jeff really wore her out. I was not expecting her to be dressed like that. I thought she was still going to be dressed like a cowboy. I don't know why. The game is like very clearly telling me horrifying things and I'm going through it and then just doing Pikachu face each time. Get ready, Boone. We're doing it again. Hello? Are you just... so skimpily dressed. Okay. That kind of sounded like fire, which makes sense if it's Jeff. What?
You must have some real... Ooh.
Oh, she's done.
Howdy.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Excellent. They just get up and run away. You may leave now.
How are you today, Santi?
Goodbye. Okay, that was interesting. Are we counting Fisto as technically sleeping with somebody, or are we just saying that that isn't actually sleeping with somebody? Interesting. Interesting way that went. Okay. Ocean wave sound effect. He just put on his mixtape. Oh gosh. Hey Boone. Boone I think is still mourning his dead wife. Actually, I have not talked to Boone.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
What is you aren't telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
Fair enough. I want to understand you better.
You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now.
Yeah, we're just not telling him we're part of the Legion now. Tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
About your wife? But you just said you wouldn't tell me. Ever take that beret off?
No.
That's a lie. You took it off for that one mission. Yeah. Right. Well, Boone does not have a lot to say. Okie dokie. Now, what on earth were we doing? Where were we and what were we doing, everyone? Oh gosh, Fisto's heavy breathing soundtrack. I like that. I didn't know I paid for Twitch Premium. Enjoying the show, Sphinx? It's the adult Jeff time. I just like the taste will fade to black. Okay, so I think we do want to talk to the Kings along with other stuff. There's apparently somebody down this way that we want to talk to. I'm hoping the drunk, because we need to find him. take his beret from any comments? Because I don't know, I have a beret.
I am touched
gosh,
by
someone
your
just went
support.
down. Billy Black, thank you so much for the follow there. That's very appreciated. Excellent. I like looked away and looked back and I've got dinner. Alright, so we have to use the VATS more because now that I've got Mysterious Stranger and Mysterious Stranger's female twin, that's excellent. Okay. So who on earth are we? It's got like the little tag there, but what are we actually looking for? Let me have a look at my mini-map. Alright, it seems like to be that there's someone up here to talk to, but who? And why? Surely it's not that body. Oh gosh. That's just freaking out on us. Move along. Okay, well, we'll move along. We'll enter the strip, everybody. Get fat if he moves to Freeside. Oh my gosh, Jeff would be so fat if we moved to Freeside permanently. Oh, there's the tops. I think maybe that's where it's wanting to no? Okay, who are you? Oh, yes, you!
So
right!
Garrett
I
sent
need to
you
murder
track me
you!
down. What a joke.
I'm here to collect McCaffrey. No one... Oh, no. I just thought I'd say hi. Give me a share of the cabs in your hat and you can go free. No.
Piss off.
That's what I thought. I get to test this out now. VATS! VATS, 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 VATS! Is that Thug just coming in to help? Oh no, they're running. They're scared. Oh, they're just fleeing the scene. Let's keep going. I'm hit. You're hit? That's nice to know. There we go. Wow! That is... Golly, that was a nice hit there. Let's take it all. Fantastical. Dine and dash. We've got to be up to quite a few bodies. Can you do me a favor and get off my... Did open TikTok and I get the one where you're about to commit mass genocide? Get off your TikTok. You don't want me on your TikTok, Revered Jackal. The mass genocide one? Ah, yes. Hey, I just asked. I thought they could help me out there. You know, just a light genocide. Innocent murder? Would you count that as... I get... What? But he owed money. He was a debtor. Clearly the worst sin one can have. Oh god, you can't... Wow, I am hurt, Revered. My feelings are hurt. Is this why you troll me to get revenge that I appear on your TikTok so much? Oh gosh, okay. So, yes, that was the way we wanted to go. Now we've got to look for Dancing Lady, because then Dancing Lady will take us back. Then we can pay that, and then I think we'll be done. So, you guys were saying something about the King's Way or something there with the King's Quest. King's Quest. Oh, yes, we're doing... Because we want to get the dog. Oh, my gosh. Legit, that is what we've been trying to do this entire time. And I just got, you know, distracted by all the pretty escorts. It just was a bit of a side distraction. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome to the Atomic Rank.
I took care of McCaffrey.
Yes. Where's his hat?
She's jazzed. Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away
You're just
with
kidding.
it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust
Nice.
there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room.
Oh, what, like a permanent one?
Corner room, rent-free.
Excellent.
It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
That's so awesome. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. Murdering people helps because now other people are like, that was a really good murder you did. I'm so happy. I hated the man. Have a free room. And now we have a free room. That means we can go have a nap and we can recover our health. That's brilliant. See, look, we did good things. They said corner room. I assume they didn't mean... I assume they mean like that far one that I keep going to when I hire a room. Unless they meant like, I don't know, maybe this one? Yeah, there you go, my bed. Yeah, they meant this one. Oh, and this is like an actual room, so we can store stuff in here as well. We can put trophies in here. Oh, this is excellent. Oh, I love it. This is so exciting. Oh, we can get our dinosaurs. We can decorate it because we got like 300 of those dinosaurs or something. Or 100 of them. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, hang on. Oh, we can build a sticky here as well. Oh, there's so many things we can do. What an exciting time for us. Miss. So everything I put in here will stay. where are my rockets? Did I? No, I did. Yes, so we've got like we've got this, so we'll... Oh, apparently I have to keep that. So the only question will be, yes, that's what I thought would happen. So that's going to be frustrating because basically it's not going to let me... Yeah, that's... Okay, I'll have to do this in my spare time because you guys are going to get really bored if I just sit here doing this. But basically, because I've got so many on me, it won't let me drop it as, like, individual items unless I do it one by one. So that will be something that I will come back and do. And I'll put the dinosaurs there. So that's fine. This is good. We have a room, and this is what we will decorate this room. Okay, excellent. That's I've been waiting to get a place permanently because I really enjoy taking trophies from people. It's just so much fun. Wait, you didn't notice the penthouse at the Lucky 38? I have a penthouse in the Lucky 38. That possibly answers your question there, Cabanara. To get, she should have used those caps to get a facial reconstruction. Wait, so I had another room? Huh. Funny. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get the trophies done.
Hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us.
Yes.
About some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
I am not. I am so not doing that. I'm gonna say this because I assume I can still tell the king.
Exactly. Seeing that we're of one mind on this, I'll head out.
Got business to take care of. I have a whole floor in the Lucky 38. Wow! Well, okay, we kind of... Good luck heading out, sir. I like that Boone's just staring, like, just bopping his head along. This is a very odd scene. Yes, you will be mine soon. Who's a good boy? Hello?
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
And do some eating. Go back to the Lucky 38. Okay. Okay, I'll have to go to the 38. Yes, King. I actually like the King. It's gonna be a bummer when we eat him. But alas, we have to. The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said...
I'm going to throw Pacer under the bus so hard. Goodbye, Pacer. They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
Oh.
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
That is such a creepy dance in the background there.
Near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Sure thing. Can do and will do. Okay, let us continue with his quests. We'll save that there. The king is very cool. Has a secret weapon called Figaro Straight Razor. Oh, nice. I definitely want that. Okay, so we're gonna go to the train station. Quickly, to the train station, everyone. Good luck navigating. Oh, no, hang on. This way? Really? Okay. Let's go. Away we go. Quickly. Oh, as fast as we can, I guess.
I am touched by your support.
Thank you, the vaccines don't work. So much for the follow there. That's very cool of you. Is this the correct way that we're going? I guess so. Seems to be. Okay, through there as well. Though, speaking of unique items, unique weapons and that. Oh, hang on, have I... No, that seems... Okay, I seem to be going the right way. Yeah, okay, sure. I was actually, there was something called the man catcher that was used in, like, this... Oh gosh, there's just food everywhere, isn't there? Someone's just cowering over there. Yeah, there's this thing called the man catcher, which is basically this giant pronged, this giant prong that they would use to, oh, I can't eat you yet. Law enforcement would use to hold criminals down. So there was basically like a fork, and you just sort of get someone, pin them to the ground, and either wait for backup, or you would wait for, hello Boone, or you'd just wait for the criminal to tire themselves out completely. Hi, what are you doing?
Why the hell are you here? Got this under control?
I'm sure you do. They're not doing a very good job, are they? I'm near the King's Quest. Aren't I doing the King's Quest? Jeff is just so well fed, honestly. If anything, like, she has to make sure she... Hi.
And we will fire.
Oh, can I talk? Hello? Oh, no. You're just some random... Is anyone going to stop firing? Oh, hey, it's you.
This isn't really a good time. What do you want?
I like how they also are just standing around not doing anything. The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No, thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Okay.
I've never seen the Major so angry before. She may look calm right now, but don't let her fool you.
All right. Return to the king and let him know the situation with the NCR has been diffused. Well. You thought it was... It is under control. Full Metal. How you doing, Doc? How's it going? Hopefully good. That's Barry the Butcher. Oh god, that is probably one of the best, like, that from Full Metal Alchemist, that, the Butcher guy, he is probably one of the best references with Barry's name. Because you don't get too many, you know, really cool Barrys in things normally. Oh gosh, okay, so we went that way, and it was through the gate, wasn't it? I think it was this way?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your...
And you wanted me to go to Mick and Ralph's as well. Okay, so the king, yes. Barry isn't human. Barry doesn't count. Oh, I didn't know there was a Barry in Resident Evil. But yes, Barry isn't human. Barry doesn't count. Hello, King. We're back.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want. And if I can make it happen, it's done.
Give me your dog.
Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Give me... Oh, good. Hey, everyone. We've leveled up. Okay, so lockpick is 75. Medicine is 75. Oh, gosh. Okay, so. I feel like maybe we should put barter up a bit. Because that seems to be coming up an awful lot now. Speech is 75. I think barter, yeah. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Yes. I've enjoyed just the king and the references to Elvis and everything with it, which is quite fun. I guess it would make sense to put more into barter. Done. Okay. Yes. Give me your dog.
Better since you helped with those soldier boys.
Where did you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He goes through spells like this from time to time. The followers said his brain is going bad or something.
No! Can I help somehow?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
I want your dog. Give me your dog. Can I join the kings?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve.
Oh!
And I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet.
What,
But
dude?
if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around. And if you play your cards right, things might change.
Dude, I've helped so much. I had other questions.
Sure thing.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, some sort of religious institution.
I know!
Oh,
Rip
I know
Rex's
it says
brain
school
night
out
said.
front,
I
but
want him
everything
so
in here
bad.
seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come
So,
here to
Doondook,
learn
I
about
am
him,
enjoying
dress like him, move
New
like
Vegas
him,
a
to
lot.
be him. If that's not worship,
One sec, sorry.
I don't know what is.
Okay, I'm enjoying it so much. Like, I loved Fallout 3, and I didn't know how New Vegas was going to stack up against it, but I definitely, like, I'm just enjoying this so much as well. Because like Fallout 3, I was so impressed by it. I didn't think like New Vegas would be able to wow me in the same way, but like New Vegas has in a completely different way. And I can definitely see like why this is a lot of people's favorite Fallouts, and a lot of people replay this because I'm going to have to replay this game once I finish it because there's just so many things that like I want to do that, you know, I can't in one playthrough. It's absolutely amazing. Oh gosh. Just Elvis, just the remix is great. Okay, so tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
The King.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name.
It's still a good
but
name.
I like to think I keep the memory alive.
Okay.
Sure.
Tell me about the Kings. What can you tell me about Pacer?
He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Duke, are you doing a good or bad or evil playthrough on it? I'm always interested when people tell me they're replaying one of these games, like a Fallout game, if you go bad or like if you go good or evil, because it definitely changes how you play the game if you decide on one. Is how I'm getting this. Jeff obviously has kind of erred on the side of not being so good. About that favor you owe me.
Ask away.
Can you get me into the strip? I could really use some money. I'd like to think about it. I want to talk about something else.
That's a good idea. Tumble it around in your mind.
Okay, I'm assuming that I can possibly get the dog, so I need to go talk to Julie again. All right, off to Julie we go. Fantastic. And I think she was... Oh, good lord. Just trying to remember where all of them... Gosh dang. Oh, I think she is through this door, though. Okay. Here we go. The Old Mormon... I'm just trying to remember which direction the Old Mormon fort was, but thank you, Carbonara. Yes, it is this way. It is this way. Okay, excellent. You're doing a good thief run. Oh, excellent. See, that's the thing. You can't be bad if no one realizes you're doing bad things. So if you're a thief and you're sneaky, then it's all fine.
Things look to be
This is Julie's area, right? And no, she was... Julie was woman. She was Mohawk lady. She was Mohawk lady. Where are you, Julie? That dude's just sleeping there. Come on, Julie, where are you? You're not in the crate? There, nope, you're just that man. Oh gosh, where's she? Those guys are still there. Huh. Follower's guard, follower's guard. Like, this is where she lives. Isn't it? Because this is the Mormon fort. She's in one of the side towers. Oh. Like, not in here? Because she was...
What's up?
I swear to goodness she was here. But, like, actually through... Like, I remember we ran into her on the street. But if she's gone up into one of these... Oh, gosh, I didn't even know this was here. I hadn't even realized that there was side... Dear Lord. There's so much to... There you go. Thank you so much there. For that call out there, Punch. So, Julie, hello.
Said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily
People love
there,
that. Oh.
We would like you to work for us.
Emily? The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
The king brought him here for treatment then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Jacobstown. Okay. So, I'm just gonna write that down. I'm hoping that I haven't visited Jacobstown and I haven't killed him. That's the only issue I have sometimes in the game. I'm like, I hope I haven't murdered the person you need me to go talk to. Thank you, you've been very helpful.
No problem.
I think I found someone who will help cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garrett twins?
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
You get your chems and can help anyone who gets addicted. You could use your caps and influence to expand. They just need support and raw materials.
True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain.
They just need a tech support and raw was it supposed to be here?
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical
You read my mind, Robert.
So
I saw that snow globe and I was like, I want that.
Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies.
Yes.
Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Okay. I like to buy medical supplies. Goodbye. I like how she's like ... She's like, that's it? Okay. So is this... No, it's not stealing. Excellent. Mine. You found a limited edition Moab landmark snow globe. Fantastic. We have one in our inventory already, and we'll put that in our new place. But you guys are saying the 38. So the only question I have... I'm not going to take that. I don't want to annoy her. I like her. She's cool. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go to the lucky 38, and we will go and look at that room that I apparently own that you all are like, you have a room, and I'm just jazzed because I'm in like some brothel and I'm like, oh look guys, I have a room in this brothel, isn't it really neat? And everyone's like, you have an entire suite just down the road. She'll invite you to join the oh wait, Sophie, are you serious? If I donate to supplies a lot, she'll invite me to... Yes, okay, hang on, going back. Sorry. Good lord, this game is so good at just making me get distracted. I'm just constantly like... And this is the plan. Goodbye, we're doing something else now.
Morning.
Hello. I used to... No, I think she just phased through us, didn't she? Yes, she did.
Smoke
Hi.
rising from the...
I would like to... What is this place? Let's talk about Freeside. I have some medical supplies. Fixer. 2. Radaway. 1. That is all for now. I will be back. Wait. I know what to do. I know how to do this.
We don't have a...
Cause she... Yes. Accept. Exit. And then... I have some medical supplies.
How much?
3.
How much?
Oh, I thought she took the other stuff as well. That is all for now.
Donation.
Okay. Have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Excellent. Follows the apocalypse like this. Okay. I will get you more drugs, dear. I will get you so many more drugs. Fantastic. Checked if something counted as stealing before picking it up. This is true, Barry. Check it. That is a mark the occasion moment. And I'll get a cool version of the rad... Oh, that's so awesome, Sophie. Thank you. Okay.
It can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Okay, where is Mick and Ralph's? You are constantly talking about this. This little lad is always like, Mick and Ralph's. Let's go to Mick and Ralph's. We're going to go visit Mick and Ralph's, everyone. Level 100, but yeah, it's just like, thank you for that. Would you like this? Oh, thank you so much. We really needed that Radaway that we just sold to you. I know. How good is this? I guess technically I'm donating to her, so you could look at it that way. Huh.
I've been hearing rumors
okay.
of the Rangers getting some heavy reinforcements.
Always with the Rangers. I think you don't have the room yet. It's the case you might want to install a replacement to a Mr. House at the Lucky 38 before giving him the chip. Oh, okay, so we haven't actually given the chip to him. So I still have the platinum chip. You might want to install a replacement for Mr. House at the Lucky 38 before... What do you mean by that, Carbonara? Just to confirm, so before I go in there... Okay, so here we are. The room after dealing with Benny. Oh, okay, yes, so... Right, that might be why I don't realize I have a room there, because I haven't actually gotten it yet. Hi, Ralph.
If you're looking for guns, talk to...
What do you have in stock? Out of curiosity. Just a bunch of random stuff. Medical, cooking pot. Nothing particularly stands out there as exciting. A lot of jumpsuits. Excellent. But we will sell some stuff. He only has 387 caps. He's barely got anything on him. You can just take that. I don't need two. Take the knife. And the varmint rifle. I feel like we've probably... No, actually, we don't need that. That's pretty outdated. No, I don't want that. And... Yes, you can take two of those. I'll keep another one to put in our room. Okay, that seems fine. And what do we have in Misk? I think we've picked up quite a few random stuff, actually, now that I think about it. A singular cigarette that we have, because why not? Get rid of that. And, okay. Awesome. So, was it, there was, so, I think if Miss S gives you, that sounds like spoiler territory. If you give him the chip, it'll be hard to dispatch him. It's sort of close, but sort of not. So, well, again, because you guys had all said that he gave me the room. I think you all thought I'd given him the room anyway. Was that the only thing I wanted to talk to him about? Hi.
Welcome to Mick and Rao. For general...
What guns do you have for sale? Let's have a quick look. Okay, so he's got, like, all the ammo and stuff like that. So, weapons... Hi! How are you? Boxing tape? What? But why? The tape inflicts fatigue damage. Yes, yes. Embrace of the Mantras kick. I want that so badly. I don't have enough for that, but I want that. Can I want to accept. Why did I do that? Yes, cancel the transaction. Dang it. What do you have for sale? Oh my gosh, okay. He has cool stuff on him. We'll take that. Oh, I need to get rich. I need to get rich so bad. He has a katana! That's just a gun. I want a katana? Oh, he has a street sign. He's got so many things that we could murder with. This is exciting. Okay, we'll just accept this for... what else do you have, out of curiosity? Just as a... That's it. Okay, interesting. All right.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Oh, you can repair stuff. I don't really need things repaired right now, but good to know. Okay, done. Excellent. Okay. So if I give him the chip, the other fractions might get angry. Have to check it though. Okay, the katana. I really want to get the katana. All right, well.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Indeed.
The king says to keep up the good work.
Cool.
Said to give you this.
The king is just such a swell guy. All right, in that case, maybe what we will do is we won't go to the Lucky 38. We'll instead go to Jacob's Creek so we can continue the dog quest. That might be another way to get around that for now. So let us put on our... We just picked up 2 things, didn't we? So we got boxing tape. Let's put on our boxing tape. And now let's go to the world and we'll go to Jacob's Creek. Wherever the heck that is. I'm assuming it's going to be on our map. Because I think there was someone else who wanted us to go to Jacob's Creek, right? The chef people. The cannibal people. Abandoned Oh, unless we don't have that on our... Like, I know we haven't been there, but I'm guessing we don't have that on our list of places to go. That makes things a little bit harder. Oh, shoot. Huh. That's a bit of a problem. Because we can't really do... Return to the... Okay, we'll return to the king. We'll return to the king about that. And then maybe he will give us a... He'll tell us where to go for next. The king is through... Hang on. Okay, okay. So that's the Mormon base. And... Let me just think. I get lost so easily in this game. Okay.
You must really like
Hello,
me.
Lunch Snake, by the way. Oh, thank you so much for the resub there. That's very, very awesome of you. Continue enjoying not having any of the ads and all the emotes and getting to vote for which Railroad game we play next. Which, if anyone is wondering, because we just finished Doom, the subs on Discord have voted, and it's going to be Detroit Become Human. But thank you so much again for the resub there. That's very cool. Let's get this bread. So you should be able to access the penthouse without speaking with House and angering the faction. Just try talking to Victor and see what happens. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is... I already went to Ralph's. Nothing was there, boy. We'll go to King first, and we'll see about this dog quest, but then we can investigate that as well. Okay, so, Tally-ho. I want the robot dog. It would, like... I would like, I think maybe once I've started a stream saying, we're going to do this tonight, and actually successfully pulled it off. Half of the time, it never goes that way. Julie Farkas said a man in Jacobstown can treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors.
Damn.
Anyway, that's incredible news.
Anyway.
Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex.
You must really like
work
me.
For me already. I'll tell you what. You promised to get Rexy here to that doctor.
My good lord. Lunch Snake, did you just give out 10 community sub gear? Wow. That is so incredible and awesome, Lunch Snake. That is just fantastic. Thank you so much. Wow. To all these people who managed to get a gifted sub there, enjoy again not having any ads. Enjoy the emotes. That's just... I actually cannot express how amazing that is, Lunch Snake. Thank you so much. That's very, very cool. And that puts us very close to actually unlocking another emote as well. That is just fantastic. But yeah, and to anyone who just got a sub, if you're on the Discord, there's actually a sub chat section there where you can talk to other people who are subbed, and you vote on games and stuff like that I play. Wow. Awesome support. That is just fantastic. Obviously, let's see, it gets better. It is September.
Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you will see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him.
Sorry, I was just being blown away by Lunch Snake's support, and then I didn't realize what I'd clicked, but somehow I've gotten Rex, so yay! Hurrah, everyone! We have Rex, who apparently does not like hats. Yes, excellent! Yay! We've achieved it! The goal of the stream has been achieved, everybody. Do you come with me forever now, good boy? Oh, I can talk to you. No, don't whimper, be happy. How are you feeling, boy? Let's talk about your tactics. Oh my gosh! Look at his face! Oh, let's talk about how close you're following me. I want you to change your combat style. Enough about tactics. I don't know what his combat style is. Pant. I want to take a closer look at you. Examine the painting of the bull on Rex's side. The paint, though weathered and fading. Examine Rex's brain case. Rex's brain looks sticky. Okay. Stop examining. Oh, no. Okay. What a good boy. Can I pet you? No, God, no, it's not time for us to part ways. I'm still working on getting you fixed. Okay. Goodbye. No, that, he still comes with me, right? I've not ruined it. No, I haven't. Okay, he's still coming with me. Oh gosh, excellent. Rats and hats he does not like. Okay, so we haven't, so hang on. Rex is absolutely adorable. I'm so pleased we have him now. What was that? Something just went dun dun dun. Okay, I need to be careful when Jeff and chatting. So I saw that we had a marker added, so we will go follow that. That's why I'm saying she has to check with Victor but avoid house. Okay, so we will do that, but first I need to fix up our good boy here. So it said that Jacob's Creek got added then, didn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure it did. Like, it was like new location added to your map. Or am I going absolutely insane? You have not discovered... I know I haven't discovered this location. Canyon Wreckage. Sloan. Oh, here. Okay. Yes. All right. Off we go, everyone. Excitement all round. Yes, it is time for Robo-Puppy maintenance. This is what we're doing. We are going to fix our good boy, everybody. Do you think Rex is saying when he whimpers like that? Please fix my brain, Squishy. Please fix my brain. I imagine is what he's saying. Look at this. Even his run is a true delight.
Mother.
Oh, that is so cute.
I need healing.
Well done, Barry. He does need healing indeed. That is exactly what his brain is saying. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. We are going the wrong way. Oh gosh, maybe Jeff should also get her head fixed while she's there. No. No, I see the Cazadors. I see the Cazadors. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I wanted to use my new fist wrappings. Oh, and they're not going to go Barry good against that. Barry doesn't count. Cazador time. Bye-bye. Okay, so we've got this, and I can't avoid fights with the Cazadors, so we're going to hit a quick save right there. Into the fray we go, everybody. Well done indeed. So, Carbonara said for the next 5 minutes I cannot avoid. Unfortunately, that means that, yeah, I'm gonna get poisoned pretty hardcore here, aren't I? Oh no, get down! Oh, why? Okay. Going to have to use a different weapon as much as I want to use my fists. You feel a little woozy stab from Cazador. That's all right. We hit the quick save here. So items. Weapons. I want so bad to use my nice new friend things, but I can't. Well, when in doubt, set it on fire. Oh, actually, this is fun. So, in the 1500s, in Germany, apparently they had this thing called divorce by combat. And what would happen is, instead of like, if you had a dispute as a husband and wife, you could actually have a combat between each other. And because, obviously, men would have an advantage over women, what they did was there was like this whole thing set up. Oh gosh. Rex is unconscious. Why? Don't be unconscious, Rex. Please don't be unconscious. Oh good, it died. Wait, where is Rex? Is Rex okay? No! What happened to Rex? Why? Rex, how do I fix him? Okay, he's back. It's fine. Yay, Rex is okay, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, hello Boom, by the way. We are very, very injured. I am going to have to do something about that. Please tell me I have some anti-venom stuff. Low light vision. Oh, that's the low light vision stuff. Okay. So let's just take that. We'll do a stim pack. I don't think I have any... I really should have picked up some stuff for anti-venom. I've got venom. Dixon's jet is probably like really bad jet, isn't it? Giant rat meat. Oh, hey, we've got 48 human remains. That means 48 people we have killed and picked up stuff from at least 48 because I've definitely consumed some of it along the way. I should have never eaten any of it and just kept it so we could keep a count, but it's just so tasty and helpful to heal with. And we'll get the Barlham steak as well. So I think I've just missed the things. I didn't say... I know you didn't say no weapons, but I really wanted to use the fist stuff, and I'm very silly. At least your jacket looks cool when you're dead. This is true, Boom. It is a very cool looking jacket. Gotta have star when you're dead. Exactly, right. I set him on fire? No, he ran into the flames. That's not... I don't want to... Kavanara, I do not think I've ever said I don't want to set the world on fire, but... I have problems with collateral... Yes, there is a lot of issues with collateral fire damage, unfortunately. Oh, really? I might have in my actual stats the number of corpses devoured. That would be very cool. And I can eat their eggs. I really like eating the eggs of my enemy. I don't know. It just makes me happy on the inside. Okay. So, let me make sure we're going the right way. Yes, we are. It's through those mountains. So, I'm not avoiding any fights. The timer is still going. I actually put the time of... What is that bunker up there? I don't think we've ever been to that bunker. So, that would be something to have a look in. Okay, so let's keep going. I'll have to check my stats in a moment then. But just because I do have that 5 timer on for you, Kavanara, I want to make sure I keep walking forward so that I'm not avoiding fights by just being in a menu. We got about halfway through of it left. At least I can still move. I just like the hearing that shh as all the things start to take less effect. Is everyone fine? Good. I'm sorry, Rex, if I accidentally set you on fire. He's going to have to learn to be fireproof by the end of it. It's the followers of the apocalypse. Okay. Cool. So, it's funny that, like, now that I like doing this, nothing's attacking. So it's a follower's house. Okay. Well, on the plus side, it's another thing that we can get towards. So that's excellent. Okay, so let's keep going into here and have a look around. All right. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Yeah, playing Minecraft with me is a recipe for disaster. Dropper made the mistake of letting me see his place, and so I've put lava everywhere. And if anyone is on the Minecraft server, Dropper's place now has a bunch of mine shafts around it because I was trying to find a mining area and could not. So I can't get through there. Hang on. I need to go around this mountain, I guess. That's what I'm guessing is happening here. Running around with Rex, lots of people shooting at dog. Yeah, I know, you would think that they would be good and not shoot at the poor dog. You gotta donate to get idolized by the followers to gain entry. That, Sophie, is something I will do. I will give so many drugs to the followers of the apocalypse. One, because their name is just badass. And two, because I would like to be a member of their team. Oh, I don't like that all of my health is wearing off. That's less good. I thought it stayed after I ate it all. But apparently not. Well, up the road we go. Honestly, though, look at that delightful run. I could just stare at that all night. That is just so fantastic. And the dog is cute, too. No, I am obviously talking about the dog and not Boone's run. Boone just has generic military guy run. A slow-mo Poppy. Come on, buddy. There he goes. Like, this is... I'm very much in danger. What am I wearing, actually? Let's keep going up around the rocks. Okay, so the timer is out, so technically now I can avoid fights if I want. But that's fine. So, sorry, Carbonaro, we kind of just didn't run into any more enemies after that. Oh, well. Okay, so onwards, and what else do we have around? Okay, we've got that. Let us travel onwards. You know what? This would be quicker if I put my dang flamethrower away, wouldn't it? I just love fire so much. Oh yes, the thing I was telling you about with Germany. So basically there'd be this trial by combat. And so because... One moment. Are you... No, but I want to touch what's there, but I don't want you to die. Oh, what a conundrum. What a conundrum indeed. Can I sneak past you? I can see that it's a thing. I can see that there's something that I want there. But I desperately don't want to hurt the goat. Please don't get... Yes, we've discovered that. We've discovered a mine. Run. Run before the... No, we're in. No one shoot the goat. Fantastic. Oh, no. That's not pleasing to my face. Oh, gosh. It's just doing energy stuff at us. Okay. So, time to blow that up with fire. Lake Lurk. Okay. Oh, they're not too bad. That was actually pretty easy to murder, wasn't it? That was fine indeed. Okay. I don't know what I was so worried about there. Let's eat that. And let's change weapons. Let's go with the bladed gauntlet.
Can't run from me.
Can't run from ever. Okay. You can find a body with a unique weapon. Oh, excellent. You're happy with the Kazdals? Okay, excellent. First Rodar. It was very, it does look like that, doesn't it? Wait, when did I start playing Skyrim? Oh, wow. What? Oh, it's her! Oh, mysterious lady! Wow, you're terrifying! I like it. I'm so into it. I would like more of her, please. I am very injured. I am in so much danger right now. Oh, this is so chaotic. Feels like every 5 seconds something else is happening. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So maybe punching the psychic people isn't the best way. Let's go with Maria. Maria, off we go. Okay, and so there's something in here. Those dudes from The Shape of Water. Oh god, the fish guys from The Shape of Water. Yes, it does look like that. That movie was that was such an odd one. Oh, we have no bullets. Oh no. That's what I get for selling all my bullets. Mistakes have been made, everybody. Mistakes have been made. I may have sold the bullets for caps because I needed stuff, and I'm now understanding that that wasn't the smartest choice I could have done. I just thought I would get more bullets. Normally there's more looting. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, so they've burnt down as well. Now, we'll just take... Oh, you've got meat on you. Fantastic. Excellent. You've got some... You were a big chunky boy, weren't you? There are so many. Why did I come in here? Am I in the water? Are you in the water? What is going on? Okay, well... Exactly. If you're ever confused about anything, just light it on fire and, you know, one or two things will happen. Either you'll win or you'll just get burnt. It will be fine. So, are you... Oh, I'm just drinking from the lake. He's empty. Oh, so this is like an actual little lake area. Is that... Okay, there's a ceiling here. We can breathe. I am sure there's going to be more. Why am I in this area? I didn't even want to come here. Hang on. Oh no, how do I get out? Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, where's the dog? Okay, so we'll come, it looks like this is, because I'm just aware of like the time as well, and it feels like this cave's gonna go in a while. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remember that this is here, but we're gonna get out, hopefully not have an enraged goat, and we'll come back and we'll do a bit of investigating this cave another time, just because I do want to see if we can fix Rex tonight, who is going off and being a good boy and murdering our enemies, like all good boys should do. Okay, it was Lunchsnake revered. Lunchsnake was incredibly generous and did a bunch of gift subs because it's September. No, don't attack the goat. Don't attack the goat. Run, run, run. Run, everybody. Run. Leave the goat alone. You can do it. You cannot murder an innocent. I believe in us. The only true innocents of the wasteland are the goats. I'm going to move because if I don't see it, I don't have to be sad when it happens and eventually death. So I'm just going to pretend that I don't know what's going on back there. Was that a reference to the Disney song, that You're Welcome? Because, okay. I enjoy how the game, made sure that I got to see that kill. Like, it zoomed in on it for me. Because Lunchsnake, there's a parody of that song from, I forget the name of it, there's that Disney film with the Hawaiian one, and there's the You're Welcome song, and there's a parody of it, which is Mercy singing You're Welcome and for healing, and that's how I actually know it. And so now I have that song just playing through my head. Yes, Moana, that's the one, and it's the welcome one, and I love it so much. And hello, Aussie Spikes as well, how's it going? F for the goat. The poor goat, right? The goat did nothing wrong. I tried so hard to avoid that. Oh well. Boone just going on a rampage. I am going good. I was about to say we are going well. And just being assumptive for everyone. But at least the game's going well. We've got a good boy he's going off murder. Don't be a goat. Just be a human. Just be an innocent. What did we murder, guys? What happened there? What did we kill? Do you want to let me know? No? Okay, we're going to pretend that it was nothing. Maybe it was just a child. It's fine. Let's keep going. But we've got this good boy. Look. Woo. Don't be a goat. Just don't be a goat. Of all the things that it can be, just don't be a goat. Like, I understand if it's a death claw. I still find them really amazing. But, you know, they are very aggressive and dangerous. What is up here in Angry? Oh! Tiny little... These guys are fine. These guys are fine. We can use our gauntlet. And I can finally finish telling you all about, I can finally... Oh, there you go. Good boy, Rex. Wow. You guys are just handling business for me, aren't you? Excellent. There you go. Jeff barely has to do anything these days. Let the goat through. The mantis things look so cool. I was so excited when I saw them as an addition to this game. Like, how pretty is that? They remind me of the mantis shrimp in coloring. I've enjoyed deeply how many new animals New Vegas, like, just put in. We made it. But yeah, so in Germany, what would happen? Because there was a difference, obviously, that men have an advantage over women, usually in a physical fight. And so what they did to make it fair was the man had to be in a hole that was like waist deep. And he had sticks that he could attack the woman with. And the woman had 3 rocks that could weigh between 1 to 5 pounds and were wrapped in cloth. And she was allowed to attack him with her rocks in a cloth, and he had to attack her with the bats. And there were like all these sort of rules about it. So like the guy wasn't allowed to touch the sides of the hole with his body, otherwise he would have to forfeit one of his sticks to the judges. And like the woman couldn't attack him with the rocks when he was doing certain things as well, because she would have to forfeit one of her rocks. And I don't exactly know how it was decided who won. I guess whoever just gave up first. Oh gosh, we're almost there. But basically, the loser, if it was the man who lost, he would just be executed. And so that would be like hanging or something like that. But if the woman lost, they would burn her alive. And I'm like, damn. If you are a woman and you're asking for a divorce in like the 1500s Germany, you have to either be certain that you are going to win this stick fight, like a stick stone fight, or like you just have to really hate your husband because you are risking being burnt alive. Like, damn, Germany, way to go. But I thought this was the weirdest thing, like trial by combat for divorce. Jeff needs to point the... Hang on. What can I say? Need to point them out. As a kid, the man is scared that... no. Trained mantises are some of the...
Welcome to Jacobstown.
Wait, hang on.
You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Marcus, Marcus, I've got a whole... You know what? Not going to ask. Would you like to be an escort? Because I haven't slept with one of you yet. I had some questions about... I'm looking for Dr. Henry.
Doc's inside the lodge.
I had some questions about Jacobstown. This is different and unexpected. I know. Like, it looks like a really buff Shrek. Marcus comes out on Fallout 2. Really, Sophie? Interesting. What's the history of Jacobstown?
It was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own.
He's not speaking like Forks at all.
Away from humans, so they don't bother us much. One of these days, I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting. Just get along.
I like this guy. I'd like to know about you.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Super mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants,
Interesting.
humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully.
Ah.
Well, most of the time.
Okay. He's in okay, interesting. Tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend.
He sounds so well spoken.
Feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Let's talk about something else. Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR? I'm going to guess why.
Between super mutants and humans goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
Yeah, let's not talk about the fact that, what do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. It won't happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll
NCR
happen.
taxes, it's the taxes that we hate.
Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
Ozzy Spike looks at Sex like smiles at Super Shrek like, well. Drawber, I would like to know how you know that they have no genitals. I like that you know that specific fact. He's like, I've been looking at a lot of Rule 34 on this. Okay, so anything else you can tell me about the NCR? Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland.
I mean, they would have genitals, wouldn't they?
Doubt they'd let a mutant in.
There's no reason they
People
wouldn't.
would come from all over the waste.
Is
to
there?
Throw away everything they've got in that town.
And hello, Jacob. How's it going? How long have we got left? Technically, probably about 10, 15 minutes, I'd say. And as you can tell me about the NCR. Let's talk about something else. I'm sure I had this question in Fallout 3 that I asked about the super mutants.
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys.
Oh gosh, that got dark super quick.
Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse.
Okay.
The Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Everything just got so much more dark here. Are there any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything.
It is canon.
We'll treat you fair.
Both They made both male and female humans into asexual super mutants. Huh. War never changes. Okay.
See you.
Well, I'm just saying that you... All right. So let's just do a quick save because you just know I'm gonna probably do something insane here and burn everything alive. Why are we talking about super mutant? Well, because Jeff's been sleeping with everybody this time. So we've slept with a robot, a sleazy guy, and a ghoul, and I haven't slept with one of them. So I was like, oh, hey, we haven't done this. Look, it's Blue Shrek, everyone. Oh, you're very great. Lily.
Little Jimmy.
Oh my gosh.
My, how you're grown up.
Oh my gosh.
So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Oh my god. Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being Come over here and
Grandma feels good, man. Big up his, yep. I think you have me confused. Never mind, let's talk about something. I want to give into her delusion.
Of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I didn't do
This is so wonderful.
How can I help you?
Oh, what do you do in Jacobstown?
I watch over the big horners. They're sweet.
See, this is why I don't want to hurt them.
Sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Goodbye. Talk to you soon, dear. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so that's... Oh, how very, very lovely. Okay. What are you... You guys are just super mutants? Alright, so they're just super mutating. Alright, that's all fine. Lily is a follower! Lily is a follower! Lily is a follower! Hang on, sorry. I know I just repeated that 3 times, but my brain was just like registering the words and my feelings on it. How do I get this? How do I take you? I want you. I want this. This is so much more exciting than Boone. This, look at this. This is just spectacular. Like, Boone, get out of the family picture. You're no longer in it. This is what I want. Boone, get out of the family picture. Ah, okay. That's new. That is what I really want. Hello. Oh gosh. Hang on. Hello, Revered. Let me just follow it. So, like other super mutants, despite having a build similar to a muscular human male, they completely lack functioning genitals, relying on FEV VATs to create more super mutants. Okay, I don't know who Rawl is yet. Help out that doctor to get Lily. I am helping out that doctor so hard, Punch. That doctor is going to be so helped. I will cure all the patients. He will never have to have another patient again. No, why are you mean, Keen? Don't be mean.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Okay, so I haven't found someone called Rawl yet. Excellent. You gotta do the stealth boy quest. Okay, alright. More quests. Help dog. Get that. Get grandma. We're set. Also something about a chip and people trying to murder me, but yeah, that's all fine. Do you have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable.
Do you know what would be absolutely delightful? If all the Nightkin, because they didn't want to be stared at, just put little sheets over themselves. Like, you know, like kids do to be a ghost, and they just cut out little eye sockets. And so all the Nightkin, since they can't have stealth boys, just had like bed sheets over them. And you just talk to them and they're hiding under their bed sheets. Like really cheap knockoff stealth boys. That would just be so delightful. How does that make you different from some humans?
It is different right now.
The Nightkins are so adorable.
It's hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
I just want to give you a blanket to hide under. Who's the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry. He's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me.
I don't want to bother him. Like, I actually want... The thing is, I have more questions. I just don't want to bother him because he's obviously upset. I'm going to go... I'm sorry! This is the first time I felt bad in a game. Like, in the game for like, looking at them. Where is Henry? Somewhere around here? No. There's the arrow. You are not Henry. I guess regular super mutants I can talk to. I'm just going to open up every door. This is not upsetting for people, right? Me just going through every single one of their doors. The Nightkin are just so nice. Okay, here's on the ground floor near the entrance. Oh, okay, so I definitely just went up the wrong way. Hello, Ghoul. Calamity. Oh my gosh, her name is Calamity. Oh, thank you, Punch.
Nice to meet you.
And Sophie as well.
I'm Calamity.
You can tell this game is well written when Talos feels bad instead of instantly recurring to murder. No, this is true. If you can actually elicit a different emotional response than can I eat it, burn it, or stab it, then you know it's good writing. You've invested me. What do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big horner hides and meat for supplies.
You eat the goats? Oh, you can repair stuff as well. Does anyone other than super mutants come up this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage.
Or sleep with it. That's true, Aussie Spike. So they're adding...
when they see the mutants. The great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
We'll have to add that to the 4 normal reactions you get. Yeah, and sleep with it. That's another one now. You have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. I've never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
Like, that's the thing, the girls live so long, you could become masters in fields like this. It would be amazing. Like, if humans would get over their prejudices, or just get a paper bag and cut out some eye holes, then they could, and just put that on the ghouls, then you could have, like, these really effective, like, researchers and that who just live for decades. Show me what you have for sale. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Something's wrong with my cyberdog. I was told to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak.
Oh!
Gibson.
Yes! Oh, no! Whoa, no! Oh,
Aside
no!
from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
It's going to want me to kill one dog to save my dog. I didn't expect this moral quandary. I don't think I've ever been asked such a difficult question on a choice. I have to kill an innocent dog to replace the brain of my dog. I didn't think that would be the answer. I thought you would just do science at him. How upsetting. Okay, I'm gonna have to think of...
The Nightkin
I obviously have to do it. That I have to go kill...
Due to their addiction to stealth boy use.
Oh no.
I've been trying to come up with a cure.
I haven't got Ghastly
I'm currently
Scavenger yet, lunch take. That's my next one I want to get.
Since they seem to have developed a natural stealth.
That I want to get that one.
I've also gotten my hands on a working stealth Mark II prototype. But that experiment is risky.
The Fiend's dogs aren't so
I'd
innocent.
rather not pursue that research just yet.
Rex is worth it. Yeah. At least true, it's not a goat Aussie Spikes. That almost... it's just... Well done, New Vegas. You've actually made me really hesitate. I didn't hesitate at all when I was doing the genocides. That was easy choice, but this is like a hard mode choice that it's now given to me. I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorns to Night Stalker attacks.
Ooh.
And would enjoy a little revenge.
Okay, yeah. She can come with me. What makes you think the Night Stalker mutation isn't natural?
I've compared the
Guess who I saw today?
of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers.
Is the best result? Okay.
They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys behind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Fair. Junkyard dog, Legion mongrel, or Raider dog. Which will you choose?
I am touched
it's
by
all
your
very
support.
hard. A 20 official big boy. Thank you so much for the follow there. That's very, very awesome of you. You like the Legion dog? Lady Gibson's dog has a good brain, but that's hurting the old lady. That's her companions, and she's got dogs. I like that. All it takes is a dog to make the psychopath think twice. So I just think I am strategic in a different way, is all. Not sociopathic, just strategically different. Just strategically more violent. Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power
And ask her what she thinks. Oh, wait, she actually might... Okay, I can do that. I can talk to her.
These pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run
you
the
must
test
really
by
like me.
And Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation
Aussie Spikes, thank you so much for the sub. That's very, very awesome of you. Enjoy, obviously, not having any ads and all the emotes. And you are in the Discord, so if your Twitch is linked up to the Discord, then you'll be able to vote on the next games and things that I do for my railroads. And they've got like a little sub chat there as well. Thank you so much for the sub. Okay. Okay, so why are you helping the Nightkin?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one
And it's a reason for me to get up.
Done.
Does the Stealth Boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Okay, let's talk about something else, if we must. You're a scientist?
Yes, specializing in
canine neuroscience?
Cyber dogs and the like. It's not a field I work in.
Okay, so he can fix it. A well-adjusted individual will have more trouble inflicting pain or unsuspecting animals rather than fellow reasoning human. Yeah, that is that's actually a really interesting thing because they've actually looked at people Carbonara with who are actually diagnosed psychopaths, and what they've actually found is like, because you know the if we must, goodbye. You know the trolley problem where it's like if you have like a trolley going down the road and it can run over you can either like change the track so it runs over one person or 5 people, which would you pick? And people sort of they take a while to, you know, think about that. Psychopaths will just immediately go, you know, oh well, it makes more sense just to take out the 1 than the 5. But where it gets really interesting is when you do the other sort of flip of the trolley problem, because almost everyone with the trolley problem will go, okay, well, you'll make it so that the trolley just kills one person, not 5 people. But then there's like an alternate sort of way of that where it's like, okay, you have 5 people who need organs, and this one person is a perfect match for all of them. So you can kill one person to save 5. Which do you pick? And most people struggle with that, but with psychopaths, when they get that question, they're just like very onto the one thing. And there's also parts of the brain that don't light up for them, which is like the whole empathy part. It's very cool. Well, thank you, Aussie Spice, for saying that I'm entertaining and my TikToks work. I'm glad that the TikToks are doing things. Legion is also a good route for Rex. Okay, so we've definitely got a few things, and it sounds like I can possibly... Oh my gosh.
I hope you've realized, Pumpkin, that crime doesn't pay.
Want to come along with me? Okay, hang on. Goodbye. So, Boone. Hey, Boone. Back up. Wait here. Talk to.
Sounds like it's gonna be an all-out war.
Tell me, let's trade. I think we should part ways for now, Boone. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38. That's what I think. I should head back home. Actually, I changed my mind. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way.
Boone has gone to Lucky 38. You have lost... Yep, that's fine. It's not like we were doing a lot of aiming anyway. Hello, Lily! I'm looking at the Night Stalker. Want to come? Yes! Fantastic! The different dog breeds have different perks. She can smell your lust. She was that close. Question: are you a psychopath? Me, Sophie? No, not at all. That is totally not what I am. I am perfectly normal human girl with emotions, and I wouldn't murder somebody. You have the penthouse already. If you have the speech option, you have the room at the Lucky 38. Okay, cool. So we've got that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save real quick. So we now have a new companion. So yay, everyone, we've got Lily. So that is excellent. She is now... That is just absolutely grand. No, I don't want that. So I want exit. Okay. What I might do real quick, now that we've got Jay... Oh, and there's another thing. There's so much to explore. Why does it have to be 10 p.m.? I have other things I want to do. Damn. Oh, and these are these the... That would be whatever quest I've got there. Where is Gibson's... I know Gibson's yard is... I think it's actually over this way, isn't it? Yes, Gibson's scrapyard. Okay. Google... Can we sleep with Lily? Yeah, well, no, apparently everyone is... Well, no, again, that's the thing. Just because Lily doesn't have genitals doesn't mean we can't sleep with her. I mean, those look like perfectly good hands to me. But... let's go find this old lady. So we'll just hit that. I don't know if I should take her dog. Like, though she is old and death will come for her. So if she dies, then...
So, you're back.
Yes, Dr. Henry sent me. I need a new brain for my cyber dog.
Dr. Henry? Now there's a name I haven't heard in years.
I can't watch this.
Still alive.
What can't you watch, Carbonara?
A bit ghoulish, if you ask me, but...
With a gun, death comes very fast.
Old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon enough.
No!
As for the price for this favor, 700 caps sounds about right. Raised like family, and I've got other dogs to take care of.
Deal.
Here, Ray.
No!
Mama's got something for you.
I'm not okay. Oh, no. Why would you do it like that? That is the worst thing I've experienced in the game. I am not okay.
Got a problem. Could use your help. I'm having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
Have they been harassing the town?
Bighorners shooting at the lodge.
A soul for a soul, indeed, Mr. Grimm. Indeed. No, Jacob, do not say I'm a confirmed murder killer. That is, no. You can call me many things, but I am not a dog killer. she just killed her dog because she had to put the dog down, and she just did it on screen unexpectedly. You're sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
I can't say for sure if they're NCR.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be. I'm not asking you to kill them.
Okay, I can do that. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
But before I do that, let me go talk to the man that this... No! No! I just... Look, she said that she was going to have to put the dog down. No, she had to put the dog down because he was getting old. I'm technically letting the dog live forever in my dog now. It's fine. It's not... Why would the game make me do this?
Is there something else I can do for you?
Fix my dog.
Very well. Show me what you...
This brain is from Ray, one of old lady Gibson's dogs.
All right, let's see here. Neural pathways look good. Definitely a breed of guard dog. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious in his attacks.
Could I have collected all the brains of the dogs and just given him a choice? Transplant Ray's brain into Rex.
Have a seat.
Oh,
this
God.
will take a while.
No! As a way to kill the dog, I so much prefer the Legion mongrel in this quest. Gibson's was the worst because she was like, come to mama, and I'm like, no, the poor little dog would have been like, oh, my owner who loves me and my friend who I've lived my entire life with, what do you want? And then she murders it! Rex has gained the Faithful Protector perk, increasing his attack damage. I feel like I just had got my heart stabbed by that. That hurts. That hurts in the emotions way. But you're all better, Rex. Are you a good boy? Hi, Rex. How are you feeling, boy? Happy bark. Well, we've got happy bark. You're certainly looking better. No. Goodbye. Bark. Okay, well, we've at least fixed that. Could we eat one of the dogs? Probably. We probably could eat the dogs, I imagine, because we can in the other ones. Raiders are a bit savage, but the Legion has the rules like drugs, chems. Okay. Had to be put on the... So, of course, Hells had to be put on the path. Like, it's just like instinct. I find the worst thing that can be happening in a game. Look at that happy face, though. Huh? It is so goofy and so adorable. Are you saying I should stab the next person I see? I love it. Is there a radioactive twister coming? Did someone fall into a well? Let's go check out that well, boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Okay. That is such a good boy. I will save the game there because oh my gosh, this is the problem I'm running into with New Vegas. I don't want to stop playing New Vegas. It was just like, I'm just like, all I want to do is keep playing this game because there's just so much on it. But, oh gosh. She did, I just came, which brain did I use? Sky, I used Gibson's dog's brain. So I used that one to get a Lassie reference. Exactly that, the scrapyard dog. But yes, I don't want to end the stream, but unfortunately, I do, simply because I have work tomorrow, which is very unfortunate because all I want to do is keep playing that, and that's every time I do play New Vegas, I just want to keep playing the game. But yeah. But for anyone who does want to know when I stream next, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Sunday where I am now. My open world games are usually on the weekends, so Saturday, Sunday, which is obviously New Vegas right now. And the next Railroad game we'll be starting is Detroit Become Human. So that will probably be starting this Tuesday. Which should be interesting. I'm told that Detroit Become Human has a lot of choices and moral things in it. So we're going to see how long it takes me to make that game horrifying with my options. But I had so much fun on this. And again, thank you so much for the gifted subs, Lunch Snake. That was incredible of you. That was just really fantastic. And again, thank you also for subbing Aussie Spikes as well. It's really great. I you know, when you guys do that, and we're getting closer to unlocking another emote for everybody as well. And to everyone who just jumped in and chatted to me, also who just followed, and that, thank you all. That's also very, very appreciated. And to the lurkers, you know, obviously you guys are lurking, so I don't hear much from you, but I love having a lurk, and I hope you enjoyed. And to the people who do check out my VODs as well, that is also something that thank you for that. So yeah, I do hope everyone had fun. I definitely had. I'm just having so much fun with New Vegas. It's insane. I just want to keep playing the game. I don't want to stop, but I'm being responsible here. But yeah, I certainly hope that all of you have a no Jeffside today. Oh, hello, Level Up, by the way. Yes, no, not today, unfortunately. I wish I'd remembered. We should have actually done a Jeffside. That would have been very neat. I'll have to remember to do that next time. We just have done so much gosh darn genocides to everything on that. Also, to anyone who did want to talk to us more, like to talk to me or anyone else in chat more off stream, feel free to join the Discord. We're pretty active. We usually have at least one night a week where we play games together and stuff like that as well. So just hit that and you can hit me up there. But anyway, I've rambled on too long and held you all hostage at the end of my stream when we're just staring at my face and not the lovely game in New Vegas. So have a fantastic rest of the time zone wherever you all are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.